things you should absolutely never ever bring on a plane. I've taken over 1,000 flights in the past 9 years, and you wouldn't believe some of the things I've seen people try to bring on a plane. We are McMillans on the go, where we give you travel tips and tricks to help you travel without compromising on cost, safety, and experience. Let's get into it. So here are 5 things you shouldn't bring or try to bring on a plane as a passenger. Number 1, the obvious. Pew pew. Well, you think this one is obvious, but I can't tell you how many travel stories I've seen where people forgot they had their pew pew in their purse and set off security. And on top of that, it's just placed in the purse, no secure box, no nothing. That's definitely a way to set off security and be slapped with an over $14,000 fine. You can, however, carry it in a checked luggage. Now, it must be unloaded, it must be in a hard side container, and declared to the airline at the check-in counter. However, here's a small caveat to that. That's when traveling within the United States. Most countries outside the United States do not allow passengers or travelers to travel with weapons. So always check the laws where you are traveling. I know for most countries in Europe, Africa, and parts of South America, it's prohibited. So check the rules before you travel. Number 2, a pepper spray. Can you carry a pepper spray when traveling? Well, yes and no. And let me explain. If you're traveling again within the United States, pepper sprays are okay in your checked luggage, but never in your carry-on. While in your checked luggage, it must have some kind of a safety mechanism that will prevent it from accidentally discharge. And you can have up to 4 fluid ounce, and it cannot exceed 2% tear gas. These specifications, you can find them literally on your purchase equipment to ensure that you are staying within the safety perimeters. Now here's the kicker. If you're traveling to certain countries in Europe or the UK, a pepper spray is considered a weapon. So therefore, it is not allowed in either your check or your carry-on without special permits or clearance as of this video. Number 3, tasers. And I almost got caught like this too. Can you fly commercially with a taser? No, you cannot. Just like a pew pew, a pepper spray and a taser is allowed within travel within the United States in your checked luggage, following the precautions I mentioned earlier. But again, most countries outside the United States consider all of these things as weapons. So you are not allowed to have it either in your check or carry-on. So please be sure to check the rules of the country you are going to. Number 4, medications. Certain Tylenols are fine to travel with when you are traveling within the United States. However, if you're traveling to Asia and your Tylenol, especially Japan, has the ingredients methamphetamine, you are not allowed to bring that medication into Asia. It is banned. It is a substance that's not allowed. So please make sure that you are checking the requirements before traveling. And number 5, dairy, fruits, or meat. If you're traveling, again, domestically within the United States, these items are fine. However, carrying certain dairy products, fruits that still has the seed or meat of any kind could cost you some very large fines. There are several cases you can research this, but one that stood out to me was a traveler who went on her social media stating that she forgot about a Subway sandwich she had while flying from the United States to Australia. Well, she was charged a large fine. So don't bring meat from one country to the next. And on top of that, keep your mouth closed. Don't go posting it on social media. Tell it on yourself. So what are some things that you'd add to this list as an absolute no-no that you should never bring onto a plane? Tell me below. I'd love to hear your stories. Y'all have a good one.